Hey everyone, James from Ministry of Snooker here. I was supposed to do a live today, but it didn't work out, so I'm just posting this video. It's going to be the same content anyway. So today I want to talk to you about my PreShot 360 method, which I'm using as part of my Alchemy Method program, which is an 8-week program. So if you are interested in finding out any more about that, then send me a DM or comment down below. If you have any questions about today's video, then I'm more than happy to clarify those. So today is really just introducing the PreShot 360 method as a tool to help you reduce shot anxiety and reduce unforced errors. Okay, so I'm going to switch to player mode in a minute, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to show you this shot. So I'll just talk through from the player view what you'd be looking at. So the typical situation is you'd be standing behind this shot now, and typically what most players would do is stand behind the shot, see where they want the cue ball to go, get down and pop the blue. Now, there's two things that can happen with this method. Is it can cause increased shot anxiety when the player is under pressure, and it can cause too many unforced errors, and when the pressure comes on they forget their pre-shot and don't complete it. So here's a little tool that I'm called the PreShot 360 that I'm going to help you to visualize, and I'm going to walk you through that now. Right, so the way that I train in on my program is basically we'll ask the player to stand behind the shot. Now, we want you to try this. So now we want you to figure out what you want to do with the cue ball first. Now I want you to visualize the whole shot in your mind, from where the cue ball is going to go, where it's going to finish up. Now the important part. So I want you to visualize the shot in your head, the whole shot. I want you to see yourself getting down on the shot. I want you to see yourself cueing smoothly, smooth backswing, through the ball, head nice and still, completing the shot, and then visualize the feel-good feeling of hitting the ball perfectly sweet and getting your position. Now, this basically is feeding your brain positive messages, because in your mind, you've already seen the shot go in already in your head. And so basically what you're doing, you're telling your brain, programming your brain to do exactly that. And it helps to block out any negative doubts. So you must see every part of the shot, the sound of the ball going in, the speed of the cue ball off the cushion, landing nicely on the next red. You want to see a nice controlled follow through. You want to visualize your head nice and still on the shot, and then after you've played the shot you'll see yourself get up off the shot again. And this is how we complete the PreShot 360. The reason why I call it that is because it really is covering 360 degrees of what you should be doing on the shot. Now once you get used to this, you will start to do it automatically, and it's difficult at first, admittedly, because you're doing something new, but basically once you get used to it, you'll start to have less unforced errors, and you'll get used to this habit of making yourself visualize the whole shot in your head, seeing the ball go in, see the cue ball go to where you want, hearing the sound of the ball go in the pocket before you've even played it. So you're basically playing it in your head like a movie, and this will help to give you the clarity that you need before you play the shot, because when you're under pressure, this will come in very, very handy, because the more pressure that's on you, the more likely you are to twitch, move your head, do something technically wrong. So in order to overcome that, the only thought in your head should be this complete visualization process before the shot. And you only need 3 or 4 seconds, maybe 5 seconds before you play the shot to do this. Some players that I work with, they use it every shot. Other players only use it on pressure shots. So it's a very powerful tool. So I hope you found that useful and of value today. I've had to chop and change between angles, so it's made it a bit messy. It'll be a bit more cohesive next week. But yeah, I'm hoping to cover thought control when you're playing and when between shots next week. And I'm hoping to do a live video or some video content every week now for the next month or so to offer players some value and help them out with things they're struggling with. Now, all of this goes into much more detail on my Alchemy Method, so if that's something that you're interested in or you want to discuss anything else in your game, I'm happy to jump on a call or have a conversation, so that's no problem. So I look forward to catching up with you guys next week, and let's get the boys on the bass. See you next time.